Welcome to our detailed news report. France's Foreign Minister, Stéphane Séjourné, emphasized the crucial role of China in addressing the conflict in Ukraine during his visit to Beijing. He stressed the importance of China sending clear messages to Russia regarding the respect for international law and Ukraine's sovereignty. Séjourné stated, "We are convinced that there will be no lasting peace if it is not negotiated with the Ukrainians," highlighting France's commitment to dialogue and diplomatic solutions. France has been a staunch supporter of Ukraine, contrasting China's neutral stance on the conflict. Meanwhile, China's Foreign Minister Wang Yi reiterated China's position of non-interference but acknowledged the need for dialogue and peaceful resolution. South Korea launched an investigation into the discovery of spy cameras at voting stations, allegedly facilitated by a YouTuber attempting to validate baseless claims of election fraud. The authorities uncovered illegal cameras disguised as telecommunications equipment at approximately 40 locations nationwide, including polling stations and vote-counting centers. National Office of Investigation had revealed that two suspects, one in his 50s and the other in his 70s, are being sought on charges of unlawful entry and violating security laws. The incident raises concerns about electoral integrity and privacy rights in South Korea ahead of parliamentary elections. Efforts to clear the wreckage of Baltimore's collapsed bridge made significant progress as workers successfully removed a 200-ton section of the structure. The bridge collapsed after being struck by the Dali cargo vessel, resulting in 6 fatalities. Authorities hope that the removal of the bridge will expedite the recovery of victims' bodies and reopen crucial shipping lanes. The cleanup operation involves cutting the bridge into smaller sections and lifting them out, with the first phase involving the removal of the upper part of one of the northern sections. The U.S. Coast Guard spokeswoman, Kimberly Reeves, confirmed the completion of the initial lift, marking a milestone in the recovery process. The United States reported a case of bird flu linked to dairy cattle, marking the second human infection of the virus in the country. The individual contracted the virus after exposure to infected dairy cattle, prompting concerns about the spread of the virus among mammals. The Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, stated that the patient experienced eye redness, consistent with conjunctivitis, as the only symptom and is currently recovering. While the risk to the general public remains low, health officials are closely monitoring the situation amid rising cases among mammals. Indonesian President-elect Prabowo Subianto reaffirmed Indonesia's friendly relations with China during his visit to Beijing, marking his first official trip after his election victory. Subianto emphasized the importance of cooperation between the two countries in various fields, including economy, trade, and poverty alleviation. China has emerged as Indonesia's largest trading partner, with significant investments in infrastructure projects such as the Jakarta-Bandung high-speed railway and Sarada, Southeast Asia's largest floating solar power project. Subianto's visit underscores Indonesia's commitment to maintaining a balanced approach in its foreign relations, particularly amid rising tensions in the South China Sea. An Israeli airstrike targeted the Iranian consulate in Damascus, resulting in casualties, including high-ranking IRGC commanders. Iran condemned the attack as a violation of international obligations and conventions, promising a decisive response. Syrian Foreign Minister Faisal Mekdad denounced the strike as a terrorist attack, while Russia condemned Israel's actions as unacceptable. The incident comes amidst escalating tensions in the region, with Israel ramping up airstrikes against Iranian-backed militias in Syria. Analysts warn of the risk of a broader regional conflict, with Israel seeking to expand its military operations while Iran faces pressure to retaliate. Turkey's local elections delivered a significant blow to President Erdogan's Justice and Development Party, AK Party, as the main opposition group claimed victory in key cities, including Istanbul and Ankara. Murat Summer, a political science professor, described the outcome as both numerical and symbolic, stating, "It is the biggest defeat." He emphasized that Erdogan had utilized extensive state power in the campaign, indicating a notable shift in Turkish politics. The preliminary official results showed the opposition Republican People's Party, CHP, winning 35 out of 81 municipalities, including 14 urban areas, according to Turkey's High Electoral Council. The setback for the AK Party comes almost a year after Erdogan's re-election as president, signaling a significant change in the political landscape. That concludes our special report. We will continue to follow these stories as they develop. Thank you for watching. Good night. Subscribe for further updates.